Hey, this is Glenn. I'm back with 17 plus or minus. Today we're in the Tower of Babel, Genesis 11. Now Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Ham had a son, Cush. I just got a text. Cush had a son, Nimrod. Nimrod had a best friend named Lionel Richie. They're walking through their city that they erected and discovered, Babel. And Lionel Richie says, "You know what? I got a good idea. Let's build a brick house." And so Nimrod says, "I'm all down with that. Let's do it." Now these guys were awesome architects and really good at building. So verse 3 says, "Come, let us burn some bricks." Verse 4, that's what we're going to focus on today. "Come, let us build for ourselves a city and a tower whose top will reach into heaven. And let us make for ourselves a name, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth." Let's break this down from the bottom up. We'll take the last two today and we'll deal with the first part of the verse tomorrow. So, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the earth. This is in direct opposition to what God said 2 chapters ago, where he said, "Be fruitful, multiply, and fill the earth." God wanted them to spread abroad. But the descendants of Ham were not very good at following God's word. Canaan was one of them. Nations that came from Ham were like Canaan, Babylonia, Assyria. These were all nations that always enslaved Israel, always fighting with Israel, always going against God's will. So they weren't very good at following God's will. I wonder why that was. Maybe that was because, look at the second part of the middle part of that verse, "Let us make a name for ourselves." This is not what God had in mind when he wanted to build a nation. A nation should use its resources, develop its culture, develop its technology to share those things with the rest of the world, and then take the good things from other nations around and make their nation even stronger. These guys, they just wanted to build this amazing edifice and say, "Hey, come look at us. Look at how awesome we are." Now, God comes down because he's heard about how awesome this is, and it was an awesome building. I mean, it was one of the best in the world. God comes down, he takes a look at it and says, "Whoa, this is pretty good." In fact, these guys they're really smart. You know, if they stick together, they're going to do a lot. So you know the story. He comes and gives them 75 different languages or however many, and the next day that just confuses them all, and they end up getting scattered all abroad over the face of the earth. Now this seems like it's kind of God imposing his will upon man's free will. Did that happen? Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow on the next devotional. So same bat time, same bat channel. Tune in tomorrow and we'll find out if God violated the free will of the people of Babel.